In 1925, four ballerinas performed gracefully on the ledge of a New York City skyscraper, creating a dramatic and unforgettable scene that reflected the adventurous energy of the Roaring Twenties. This daring act showcased not only their extraordinary skill, but also the period's fascination with blending art and urban life. The performance captured the era's progressive attitudes as women explored new freedoms and made their mark in fields once considered unconventional, all set against the backdrop of New York's rapidly expanding skyline. In 1917, the Harley-Davidson School for Motorcycle Mechanics opened its doors, meeting the growing demand for technicians in the rapidly expanding motorcycle industry. As motorcycles became a favorite mode of transport for returning World War I veterans, the school played a crucial role in ensuring these machines remained reliable. By training a new workforce, Harley-Davidson not only strengthened its influence in the industry, but also contributed to the rise of a passionate motorcycle culture that continues to thrive in the modern era. Listening booths from the 1950s offered music enthusiasts a unique opportunity to preview vinyl records in a private setting, revolutionizing the way people discovered new music. Found in record stores and shopping centers, these booths were a response to the growing popularity of recorded music and the emergence of rock and roll, which captivated the youth of the post-war era. They provided a personal and immersive experience, allowing listeners to connect with the latest releases and shaping the culture of record shopping during a time when vinyl was at the heart of the music industry. In 1939, a family joyfully pedaled down the street on a four-person bicycle, a remarkable invention that brought people together for a shared outdoor adventure. This creative design offered a fun and practical way for families to bond while enjoying the growing appeal of cycling as a leisure activity in the United States. During a time when technological advancements and automobiles were changing transportation, unique bicycles like this added a sense of novelty and encouraged a focus on family and recreation. In July 1944, crews at RAF Bassingbourn carefully inspected flak damage to a B-17G Flying Fortress following a hazardous mission over Munich, Germany. This legendary bomber, celebrated for its resilience and firepower, was a vital component of the Allied bombing campaign, often enduring severe anti-aircraft fire. The aircraft was equipped with a Mickey Pathfinder radar dome in place of the ball turret, reflecting the innovative modifications made to improve mission success. The scene reflects the determination of the air crews and the technological ingenuity that defined aerial warfare during World War II. Around 1933, Bonnie Elizabeth Parker and Clyde Chestnut Barrow gained notoriety as one of America's most infamous criminal duos during the Great Depression. Their daring bank robberies and dramatic escapes across state lines captivated the nation, fueled by the era's widespread poverty and a fascination with outlaws who defied authority. Bonnie and Clyde's intense relationship and penchant for violence made them subjects of both fear and intrigue, representing a complex blend of rebellion and desperation. Their crime spree came to a violent end in 1934 when they were ambushed by law enforcement, marking the conclusion of a saga that left a lasting imprint on American history. In 1940, the shipping department at Macy's department store in New York City was a hive of activity driven by the increasing demand for consumer goods and efficient service. Workers diligently packed and prepared items for customers across the country, reflecting Macy's status as a leader in retail innovation. This period marked a time when department stores not only became central to urban life, but also embraced logistical advancements that set the stage for the future of modern commerce, including the growth of mail-order shopping and nationwide delivery services. In 1912, a woman charging her electric car in her Cincinnati garage demonstrated the growing interest in electric vehicles during a time of significant change in the automotive world. Electric cars, known for their quiet operation and simplicity, were especially popular among urban drivers and seen as a modern alternative to gasoline-powered vehicles. This scene provides a glimpse into an era when electric vehicles were considered innovative and practical, showcasing early efforts to adapt to evolving transportation technologies, a concept that has seen a remarkable revival in the 21st century. In 1940, Sheriff Chester Davis and his deputies in Rowan County, Tennessee, tackled the widespread issue of moonshining, a deeply ingrained practice in the Appalachian region. This photograph captures a significant moment in their efforts, as a handcuffed moonshiner stands beside confiscated liquor barrels. Moonshining persisted long after Prohibition due to economic hardships and strong local traditions, often serving as a vital source of income for rural families. Law enforcement's ongoing battle against illegal alcohol production reflected the broader cultural and economic struggles of the region, where federal regulations clashed with local practices rooted in necessity and heritage. In 1941, Hollywood star Rita Hayworth, celebrated for her captivating beauty and exceptional talent, delighted sailors by leading a lively conga line during a morale-boosting event. As World War II cast its shadow, such gatherings offered a brief but vital escape for servicemen, fostering camaraderie and joy in uncertain times. Hayworth, already a beloved icon of the silver screen, became a symbol of Hollywood's dedication to supporting the troops. In the 1930s, a massive 1,200-pound leatherback sea turtle was accidentally caught in a fishing net near the Sunshine Coast of British Columbia. Leatherback turtles, the largest sea turtle species, play a vital role in marine ecosystems by consuming large quantities of jellyfish. This incident highlights the interactions between human activities and marine wildlife during the rise of industrial fishing, emphasizing the need for sustainable practices to protect these creatures and the balance of ocean habitats. In 1905, a photograph taken from above Fifth Avenue in New York City captured the energy and rapid transformation of a metropolis entering the modern age. Famous for its luxury shops, cultural institutions, and vibrant street scenes, Fifth Avenue was undergoing a dramatic evolution as new skyscrapers began to rise, reflecting the city's expanding economy and urban innovation. This view offers a glimpse into the dynamic growth of early 20th century New York, showcasing a pivotal moment in its journey to becoming a global hub of commerce, culture, and architectural ambition. Circa 1902, the Flatiron Building in New York City was nearing completion, drawing crowds fascinated by its unconventional triangular design. Conceived by architect Daniel Burnham and completed in 1903, this groundbreaking skyscraper used innovative steel frame construction to achieve its distinctive shape and height. Quickly becoming one of the most recognizable structures in the city, the Flatiron became a centerpiece of Manhattan's transformation into a hub of modern architecture and urban progress. Its design and presence in the skyline made it a favorite subject for photographers and artists of the era. Circa 1930, celebrated photographer Margaret Bourke-White was captured atop an eagle-shaped gargoyle on the Chrysler Building, embodying her bold approach to photojournalism and the groundbreaking spirit of the era. As one of the first female photojournalists, Bourke-White was renowned for her daring work, often venturing into extraordinary locations to tell compelling stories. The Chrysler Building, an iconic example of Art Deco design, stood as a testament to New York City's rapid modernization and architectural ingenuity, making her position on its heights a vivid representation of creativity and progress. In July 1933, aviation took a bold leap forward with the successful flight of the world's first steam-powered airplane. Designed by engineer Claude Dornier, this innovative aircraft used a steam engine for propulsion, breaking new ground in exploring alternative flight technologies. While steam power was eventually deemed impractical for aviation, this experiment demonstrated the era's willingness to challenge norms and seek groundbreaking solutions, setting the stage for future progress in aeronautical engineering. In 1921, the tragic death of Martin Tabbert, a young convict who endured fatal abuse by a whipping boss in Florida, revealed the cruelty of the state's convict leasing system. Public outrage over Tabbert's treatment, amplified by widespread media coverage, forced a reckoning with the inhumane practices that characterized the system. His death became a turning point, leading to the abolition of convict leasing in Florida and inspiring broader prison reforms across the United States as advocates demanded accountability and an end to such exploitative labor practices. Henry Leland, the visionary founder of Cadillac, is pictured cranking a 1906 Cadillac Model M Touring, reflecting his innovative contributions to the automotive industry. Under Leland's leadership, Cadillac introduced pioneering advancements like the electric self-starter and interchangeable parts, which reshaped automobile production and established new benchmarks for quality and reliability. The Model M, admired for its sophisticated design and advanced features, played a major role in shaping Cadillac's reputation as a leader in American automotive engineering and influencing the evolution of car manufacturing worldwide. In December 1936, Santa Claus stood beside a large scale as part of the Salvation Army's creative campaign to collect 500 pounds of pennies for families in need. This effort resonated deeply during the Great Depression, when even small donations could make a difference for struggling households. The image of Santa urging passers-by to contribute with the slogan, "Your penny will register," became a memorable moment of holiday goodwill, reflecting the determination of communities to support one another in times of hardship. In 1938, the Sons of Mine Workers in Granville, West Virginia, spent time in a penny arcade, a venue that combined mechanical games, peep shows, and other attractions that catered to youthful curiosity and adult amusement. These arcades offered a brief escape from the demanding lives of coal mining families, allowing young boys to experience moments of thrill and wonder amid the constraints of their surroundings. This daguerreotype, taken around 1849, features Martin Van Buren, the 8th President of the United States, who held office from 1837 to 1841. A pivotal figure in American politics, Van Buren played a key role in establishing the Democratic Party and navigating the challenges of the Panic of 1837, a severe economic downturn that caused widespread hardship. His confident demeanor and distinctive sideburns captured in this image highlight the character of a leader navigating a young and rapidly changing nation. During his tenure, Van Buren grappled with issues of territorial expansion and economic reform, shaping the political landscape of 19th century America. In 1921, the Friarmouth sisters showcased the adaptability and determination of women during Prohibition in the United States, an era when the production and sale of alcohol were outlawed. As the nation grappled with widespread bootlegging and speakeasies, women like the Friarmouth sisters found innovative ways to navigate the challenges of the time, contributing to their households and communities. Their efforts reflect the shifting societal norms of the 1920s, when women began to embrace roles that challenged traditional expectations, marking a significant step toward greater independence and equality. In 1948, the Gilmore Self-Service Station in Los Angeles introduced a groundbreaking concept, becoming the first self-service gas station in the United States. Captured by Life magazine photographer Alan Grant, this innovation allowed drivers to pump their own fuel and pay directly at the station, transforming the refueling experience. This idea emerged during the post-war boom, a time of rapid car ownership growth, and paved the way for the widespread adoption of self-service gas stations, which are now a standard feature across the country. In 1945, an American soldier's reunion with his wife at New Hope train station revealed the joy and relief of families coming back together after World War II. As soldiers returned home, these scenes captured the emotional intensity of a nation recovering from years of sacrifice and uncertainty. The post-war era saw families rebuilding their lives with renewed determination, looking ahead to a future filled with hope and possibility. In 1908, a company baseball team of young glassworkers in Indianapolis, Indiana, balanced their demanding workdays in the glass industry with spirited games on the field. These workers, immersed in the intricacies of glass production, found a sense of pride and camaraderie through baseball, which became a source of enjoyment and connection within their community. The sport not only allowed them to unwind after long shifts, but also strengthened bonds among colleagues, reflecting the growing role of recreational activities in shaping workplace and social relationships during the early 20th century. The 1946 mugshot of Nobusuke Kishi offers a glimpse into a pivotal figure in Japan's modern history. Before World War II, Kishi played a leading role in the administration of Manchukuo, a Japanese-controlled puppet state in northeastern China, where he oversaw industrial and economic policies tied to Japan's imperial expansion. After the war, he was detained as a suspected war criminal, but was later released without trial, as the United States shifted focus to rebuilding Japan as an ally during the Cold War. Kishi's later ascent to Prime Minister in 1957 marked a controversial period of economic reform and alignment with the United States, shaping Japan's post-war recovery. His influence extended to his grandson, Shinzo Abe, who became one of Japan's most prominent modern leaders. In 1903, Professor James Ricalton, an American photographer and explorer, documented a moment with two Kashmiri companions at the Delhi Durbar, a ceremonial event commemorating the coronation of Edward VII as Emperor of India. The Durbar was a showcase of British imperial grandeur, drawing leaders and attendees from across the empire and highlighting the intersection of colonial power and local traditions. Ricalton's photography captured the vibrant diversity of Indian society at a time of political shifts, offering a unique perspective on cultural interactions and the evolving role of photography in chronicling global events and traditions. In 1944, an American officer and a French partisan crouched behind an automobile during an intense street battle in a French city, vividly illustrating the collaborative efforts during the liberation of France from Nazi occupation. As Allied forces pushed forward, French resistance fighters coordinated with American troops to disrupt German operations, often engaging in high-risk guerrilla warfare. This cooperation proved vital in weakening Nazi defenses and reclaiming occupied territories, reflecting the shared determination and courage of those fighting for France's liberation during one of World War II's pivotal campaigns.